9. So, beyond a reasonable doubt, in the end, it was that legal threshold that jurors say was not met by the prosecution in Michael Jackson's child molestation trial. Jackson acquitted on all counts, but several jurors raised serious questions about Jackson's conduct. Chris Lawrence has more.
After almost 4 months on trial, Michael Jackson leaves court physically and financially weaker, but he goes home a free man.
He's famous. We don't really convict famous people. He's Michael Jackson. He's saying beat it. I mean, come on.
The jury's verdict left no doubt to the 10 counts against him.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of a lewd act upon a minor child.
Conspiracy, not guilty. Molesting a child, not guilty. Giving alcohol to a minor, not guilty.
We expected probably better evidence, something that was a little more convincing, and it just wasn't there.
Jurors said they questioned the credibility of the accuser and his mother because she let her son spend so much time in Jackson's bedroom.
What mother in her right mind would allow that to happen, or just freely volunteer your child, to sleep with someone?
Prosecutors say they're disappointed, but won't apologize for bringing the case.
We don't select our victims, and we don't select the families they come from.
I feel that Michael Jackson probably has molested boys.
One of the jurors told CNN he can't believe Jackson slept in the same bedroom with children for so many days without anything happening.
But that doesn't make him guilty of the charges that were presented in this case.
And with that decision final, defense attorney Tom Mesereau left court quickly.
Justice was done. The man's innocent, he always was.
Having convinced the jury that Jackson did nothing wrong.
Chris Lawrence, CNN, Santa Maria.
So reaction to the Jackson verdict cuts several ways. A CNN USA Today Gallup poll finds 48% of Americans disagree with the jury's acquittal, while 34% agree with the decision. 27% were pleased by the outcome, while 67% were displeased with the jury's not guilty finding. Among Jackson's fans, though, the reaction's quite different. Thelma Gutierrez has that.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of a lewd act.
From the courthouse in Santa Maria, California, to Atlanta, Georgia in the South, all the way to Times Square in New York City. Fans erupted with elation, including Michael's relatives in Gary, Indiana, where his career began.
We are blood. Who cares? And when we think someone is being railroaded, oh man, that's awful.
It's here at Neverland Ranch, where Michael Jackson lives, that all these fans began to congregate right after the verdict. Many from different parts of the world. They said that they had to be here to give support to their icon. We talked with fans from as far away as Mexico, Amsterdam, and France.
Thank you, God, because this is justice.
I'm very happy. The stress is gone, and I think Michael is feeling better now, and I think he's very happy.
Michael is more than music only. Michael touches people. Whenever Michael is somewhere, even people that don't like him, if they see him, they're happy. For some reason, I cannot explain that.
Die-hard fans stood outside the gates of Neverland, hoping the newly acquitted pop star would make an appearance. Instead, they shared their affections with Michael's brother Randy and Michael's lead attorney, Tom Mesereau. Many of the fans here told us when Michael was proclaimed innocent, they felt vindicated too. Thelma Gutierrez, CNN, at the Neverland Ranch in California.
The Jackson trial had the world watching, of course, and as the verdict was announced, fans around the globe joined in the celebrations.
Very happy, actually. I think he's a wonderful man.
Likes to be around young children, and
I can't see anything sinister in him myself. I think he's so childlike.
I
think it's brilliant. I don't think he was to blame at all. I think he's just missed out on a childhood.
Also ich habe damit nicht gerechnet. I did not expect this verdict because I did not think it would be possible for him to be acquitted on all points. However, I am happy about the verdict. Now he can make music again. He can do what he likes again.
Michael Jackson found not guilty makes me happy. It's probably happy news for a vast number of his fans. He's #1 dancer and singer, so it's joy for fans, and I'm happy too.
And the man who headed Jackson's team, defense attorney Thomas Mesereau, joins us now from Santa Maria, California. Good to have you on the program. Mr. Mesereau, since that verdict, a victory for your team, came in, a couple of the jurors have been casting some doubts on it, saying, for example, and I quote, Michael Jackson probably has molested boys. What's your response?
He has not molested any boys. He has not molested anyone.
But what do you make of the fact that jurors are saying that, and yet at the same time they're saying, you're saying, justice was done? What's your definition of justice there? Right.
Michael Jackson is innocent, okay? We didn't just acquit him, we proved he was innocent. The prosecution came in with all their resources, millions of dollars, 70 officers raided Neverland. They put all sorts of resources into this case, and they proved nothing because their theories were bogus. Michael Jackson is innocent, and we proved he's innocent. He was acquitted on all counts, including misdemeanor counts.
Absolutely. Does it in any way, though, I guess, reduce your sense of victory that these kind of comments are being made after the fact by the people who made the decision?
No, it doesn't, because the prosecution went out of their way to try and humiliate and degrade Mr. Jackson by proposing theories and facts that were false. So they spent month after month trying to besmirch his reputation and try to injure his character, and they failed. But some damage was done, as you would expect when the prosecution puts that kind of resources against you. The reality is he was acquitted of all felony counts, he was acquitted of all misdemeanor counts, he is innocent.
We haven't yet heard from Michael Jackson himself. He emerged from the courtroom looking rather pale, looking rather weak. We know he's been to hospital a couple of times during this long trial. What can you tell us about how he is now, how soon he's likely to make a statement?
I don't know when he'll make a statement. That's up to him. Michael is exhausted. It's been a very difficult process for him. He's had trouble sleeping. He's had trouble eating. It's been a very, very long ordeal for him, and he has to recover from it slowly.
You've used some strong words to describe the damaging effect of the prosecution's case against Michael Jackson. Do you think that you or Mr. Jackson might be interested in a civil case because of the damage that's been done?
I haven't really talked to Michael Jackson about that. Yesterday, the acquittals came in. I met with he and his family at Neverland. Everybody is very grateful to God for giving all of us the strength to come through this, and I haven't really talked to him much about the future.
Not even about the career, because there have already been a lot of speculation out there in the media about whether Michael Jackson can make a comeback from this scandal.
Well, I'm not the expert on that. I'm not an entertainment lawyer. I'm a criminal defense attorney, so you'd have to talk to some experts about that. But my feeling is that Michael is such a talented genius, and he's so much loved all over the world, I would think he would not have a problem at all.
What do you think then, let's make this question broader, what do you think then will be Michael Jackson's next step?
You know, I honestly don't know. I haven't had time to discuss it with him. I think he's got to slowly heal and rest, get his strength back, get his health back, spend time with his family, and then, you know, at the appropriate time, decide what the next step is. He's a very wonderful person. He's a very spiritual person. He will know what step to make.
Thomas Mesereau, we thank you for joining us on CNN. Thomas Mesereau, of course, the lead attorney on Michael Jackson's case. He was acquitted on all counts.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for more on the Jackson verdict, you can log on to the international edition of our website. You can find it at cnn.com/international. Still ahead on World